What's up, everybody? I had this idea for a deck today, and it turns out to be genius. Check it out. In this video, I go through a couple battles, and I wanted to show you two versions of this deck. First of all, we are running the new Porygon2, but not the new Porygon Z. This is how we're going to ramp it with the new Pichu, and I thought, Porygon2, a card that pulls cards out of your deck. Well, what pairs best with that is Rampardos. We've seen it with Silvally and Gladion. Pulling cards out of the deck just helps get Rampardos even faster. We've got Pichu ramping up Porygon Z, which just is so disruptive one turn earlier. So you guys got to check out these battles. And like I said before, I'm showing two versions of this deck. The first one I'll show is this version. The other version is swapping out a Pichu for a communication, but I feel like I just never saw my Pichu. So check out the battles. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any improvements to this deck. All right, enjoy. And before you get too excited, this is not a great deck, but it is a lot of fun. Oh, Dark Energy, and we got a Pichu start, but we're not going first. Bummer. But Dark Energy, usually those decks require Dark Energy, so if we could change it up on them, that's going to be some pretty heavy disrupt. There he is. A lot of these, though, they do take a colorless, right? So let's see if we can get this Porygon Z online ASAP. Two of them. Great news. Okay, goodbye, Pichu. That might hurt us a little bit. Oh, we put it in the back. I mean, that's all he needed to do, right? But here's the thing. Here's the thing. He needs Dark Energy moving forward. So, spending this rare candy on this Porygon Z. Let's use Professor Oak. We're about to lose a card anyway. I'm going to keep the Pichu in my hand. I'm even going to keep this Porygon in my hand because we want this Lily. We got to hang on to this Lily. The longer we keep this Porygon Z alive. Not the Lily. No, we needed the Lily. All right, it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be okay. Does he have Koga? That poison's gonna tear us down, man. That poison's gonna tear us down. No Koga. Ramping this Porygon Z this early really disrupts this kind of deck here. We got a Fossil out. Alright, let's take something out of the deck here. We got our other Porygon Z setup. This one's the 2 energy one. So we might need that in a different situation. We're going to keep this Porygon Z up as long as possible because they can't attack us until we go down. Another dark pendant. We're never, oh gosh. I just gotta survive this poison. Oh, bummer. And that goes back in the deck, so. This poison is a pain in the butt, though. I'll tell you. If we go down on the next turn. Do a little swapperoo, keep it alive till we get a Lily. If we get a Lily, we're just gonna keep putting stuff back in our deck here. So this is a little rough. But how great is it that Porygon2 was able to pull our Porygon2 out of the deck for us and just auto evolve. The Disrupt's great. We don't need any other cards like Silver, Cyrus, or Sabrina. They would be pretty helpful, but look at the amount of Disrupt we've caused already. Wow. That's fair. That's fair. But look at how hard they're working for just 2 points. There's our Lily. We got another fossil. We'll use Lily next time. Truthfully, on whatever would be more disruptive. They've got no energy. All their energy is gone. So it's as simple as swapping out and just changing their energy again. We still don't go down. Rocky helmet. There's Rampardos. And this is all we need right now. So, Lily's so helpful in this deck. And that's going to be it, folks. Now, regardless, right? So this was a Porygon heavy showcase, but other games, we're going to get Rampardos and we're going to be just fine. I'll sacrifice a fossil. He can't even damage it. I don't even need to sacrifice the fossil. I could have put Porygon2 back out there. He doesn't have dark energy. That's fun. That's fun. What are you going to do? He loses the game here. Buggy Beam for the win. We're always hoping for the Pichu start. Please, we want the Pichu. But we're not going first. So, that's okay. We've got the 3 energy Porygon2 in our hand. So, and the whole goal is just early disrupt. Early disrupt. That's it. Looks like they're a dark deck also, so dark is very important to them. If we can get Porygon online here, we got both of them in our hands. That's wild. So in this case, one is not going to fly out, which tells them it's in our hands. And this doesn't add an extra one because it's not a basic Pokemon. That's bad luck right there. Now, I was playing this with one less Pichu and one communication. Communication I liked because it put a Porygon-Z back into my deck, maybe pulled out a Rampardos or a Porygon2, and then Porygon2 pulled it back out of the deck. So that was pretty helpful. Wow, he split up the energy, which I don't think was very smart because he might not have known which Porygon we've got. But now all his energy is gonna change. And we're sitting on both lilies? So we just gotta hope that he doesn't actually get any dark energy. He's still trying to find all his friends. So pretty consistently we've had this Pichu start, but I think on the next game I want to just go back to the communication and one less Pichu, and I'll show you guys how that might work a little bit too. Yeah, Umbreon needs 2 dark energy. Everything needs 2 dark energy. If we swap one to Psychic, that's a bummer, because then he gets a free attack. But we could just heal through with Lily. Now we're just waiting until we get our Rampardos. And there's really not much they could do at all. They're struggling for sure. I think they just gotta wait this out. They poisoned me. That's a bummer. We definitely don't want to give up that dark energy. Oh, yeah, they said no thanks. Okay, so for this next game, I want to make one change. I want to actually not use the new Porygon. I want to use one more of the old Porygon and 2 Pichus. Great start. And we got Porygon2, and we got our fossil. Excellent start. Throw this onto a Porygon. So let's ramp this Porygon. Porygon2 is certainly going to pull out the Porygon-Z. We've got no trainers in our hands, so their silver's trash. Look at this. Off to a great start. So, Porygon2, energy, rip it out of our deck. And then, oh, forgot. Don't forget the Rampardos, which I probably should have just took this guy down immediately, but let's play the game, right? So he's got the psychic energy he needs already. Why? If he's smart, he's going to split that energy up. So we've got two options. We could just dip out. And go for the Rampardos. Especially because this energy disruption is not going to affect them at all. It's going to be a couple more hits before we even take this Pokemon down. Let's just dive right into the Rampardos and use the Lily there. Should have done this from the start, right? We're still sitting on one energy from this Porygon, so at any point in time, we could get our other cards. That does need 2 energy. That could benefit from a disruption, for sure. I wouldn't be this aggressive with Rampardos if I didn't have Lily in the hand. But this does help a lot here. Two of them. Okay. There's the Cyrus, which I thought might happen. It's okay. They're fighting real hard for their first point, you know? So, it's okay. We don't have any more Pokemon in this deck. No worries. Just chilling. Just waiting. They'll throw some healing to the back. I'm assuming they have an EV bag, right? So they'll be able to take down this Rampardos. 6 cards left. We've got another Professor Oak in here. We're just bound to get what we need. Perfect, thank you. Perfect, thank you. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Honestly, we're all set up right now. And I'll make sure that they aren't able to set up their next Espeon. They should have put the Psychic Energy on that Espeon. They've only got 1 point. Just in case there's another Cyrus involved. Right? Yeah. The disrupt is insane. Okay, so I mentioned I would make an update to this deck and show you one Pichu with both Porygon2s. So let's see how this one performs. When I was playing this version earlier, I just never drew my Pichu. And still, just can't draw my Pichu. So the one Pichu, less consistent, for sure. Even though it's a 33% chance, it's just, maybe I'm having bad luck today, but there you are. Nice of you to show up. Late to the party, as always. Maybe I spoke too soon. Let's see if it turns around. Looks like they're playing Rampardos as well. Well, good news. We've got basic Pokemon, no EXs, so they're going to have to hit 3 times. Okay, now don't make this mistake. Don't evolve here, because Pichu can only throw energy on a basic Pokemon. We're in no rush to evolve. Porygon2 will just evolve as soon as I put energy on it, so. Watch this red card. Are we getting red carded? No, but they're coming out with Rampardos. And he's out with a Sabrina. Sabrina, we're toast. We're toast. Yikes, dude. We needed the Pichu start. Well, I'll tell you what, they definitely don't have another Sabrina. We don't even have another Pokemon. Yikes. All right, Rampardos, give me something good. Toast.